Yeah. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Samson Small but Mighty. So we are here back again for our motivational quotes. As we all know that in this organization we talk about youth, we motivate youth, we talk about motivational quotes, we motivate youth all over the world. So our today's topic, we want to look at this main point, this main topic that talk about stop the blame games. I hope that we all understand what this means by stop the blame game. This man is trying to tell us that we should stop the blame game because we all know that this time around, especially youth, we are all looking for blame. We all looking for blame. Okay, let me say, they say that I article my success to this: I've never gave or took an excuse. Okay, you have never give an excuses like blaming. Oh yeah, let's start. People are always blaming their circumstances for where they are. I don't believe in circumstances. The people who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for these circumstances they want, and if they can't find them, they make them. Okay, this particular quote, this particular talk is very important to us. We have to look down to reason very well on this particular statement. What are we talking about? What do you know about circumstances? What do you know about circumstances and blaming? And this man said that he looks for circumstances, and even if he doesn't find them, he creates them. He make them by himself. There is a saying that said that the more you face challenges, the more you become successful. The more things you face in life, the more challenges build you strong. The more you face challenges, the more it build you strong. Okay, and it says only the weak blame their parents. Only the weak one blame their parents. Only the weak one blame their parents. Only the weak one blame their environment, their economy, the government, their color, race or background from their circumstances. It is only the weak people, it is only the senseless people that blame their parents, that blame their environment, that blame their communities, that blames their uncles, their families, their relatives, their background. They are, for instance, now some guys now used to blame their parents. Why didn't you make money? Why didn't you become successful like others? It's because of my parents, the environment they gave back to me. My parents did not have money. My parents gave birth to me poor. But here we are now looking at stop the blame. Stop the blame. It is not your parents that hold you, it is you that hold yourself. Stop the blame. Stop blaming your environment. Stop blaming your country. Some say Nigeria is not good. This Nigeria is not good. Nigeria is not helping. My brother, my sister, help yourself. Stop the blame. So now many others have come from even worse condition. Many others, so many others, they have come from worse condition and still they become successful without blaming anybody, without blaming their parents, without blaming their communities, without blaming the environment, without blaming the country. Okay, and it says many others have come from even worse condition yet they made it. Why not you? Many people have come from different worse condition that is even more worse than yours, still yet they become successful, still yet they made it. So it's your responsibility to decide which road to take and which decision to stop. It is your responsibility to decide which road to take and which destination to stop. It is your responsibility. Your parents gave birth to you. They have done enough to train you to the stage that you can be able to help yourself, that you can be able to make choice for yourself, that you can be able to train yourself. It is your responsibility to take a step. Okay, I remember there is a book, Holy Bible. It's when Jesus Christ gave birth, when they gave birth to Jesus Christ. After 12 years, he started doing miracles. There's a place that he went for a feast, and his parents were like following him, trying to stop him not to go out anyhow. And he said to the parents that they have give birth to him, so they should leave him to do or whatever he wants to do. So he has freedom, he has power to make decision for himself. Despite me and you, we have power to make choice for ourselves. Okay, it's your responsibility to decide which road to take and which destination to stop. Your success or failure is ultimately yours. Okay, your success is yours, your failure is in your hands. If you become successful someone today, it is yours. It will become failure today, it is yours. So my brother, my sister, you have to make a decision today. The decision is in your hand. You have to make a choice which road to follow and which destination to stop. Okay, take a stand now and take a charge over your life. Make a decision, make a conscious decision as to how you want your work to look like tomorrow. Make a decision now. Take a step. Make a decision for your life. Take charge of your life. Know where you start, know where you're going to stop, know where you belong, know where you start. Look at your environment, look at yourself. Is this type of lifestyle that you are living today, is it the kind of lifestyle that you want to be living tomorrow? He said, make a conscious decision as to how you want your world to look like tomorrow. How do you want your future to be? How do you want your world to look like tomorrow? It is today that you start. Okay, the blame game is meant only for losers. The blame game, it meant only for losers. It's people that lose, they will be looking for blame, they will be looking for an excuse. Do you want to be a loser? Do you want to be a blamer? And this topic says stop the blame game. Stop blaming, stop complaining. My parents, it is my country, Nigeria doesn't help. Why a lot of people are becoming successful inside the same Nigeria that me and you is. a lot of people are becoming successful inside this the same country, inside this same Nigeria that we are today, and we are sitting down there complaining, is Ijoba, is our leaders, Nigerian leaders, they are not good. Make a change today in your life. Stop blaming. Okay, and it says Hannibal, that great general, against all others defeated the Roman army with fair raiment, few weapons, and little or no surprises. From that disadvantageous position, he thought of a way of and won. I hear him saying, if you cannot find a way, make a way. Okay, if you cannot find a way, try to make a way. Any way na way. If you cannot find a way, try to make a way. Try to make a way. You have the power. The power is in your hands. Stop the blame game today. My brother, my sister, I will encourage you guys to make a change in your life. Find something to do. Find a reasonable thing to do. Don't sit down at home and start blaming your country. Don't sit at home and start blaming your parents. Don't sit at home and start blaming your environment, your communities. Some doors can only be opened by you and you alone. There are some things that is you and you alone can solve. There are some problems that you and you alone can solve. Nobody else can solve it for you. Such as what we are talking about. Your life, your problem, it is you can solve your problem alone. The problem of your life is you that can solve the problem alone. There are some doors that can be opened by you and you alone. Some ways can only be made by you. There are also some ways that you only can even make the road. Some way can even be made only by you, nobody else. There are some problems that it is only you can solve. There is some issues that is only you can solve. And it says some ways can only be made by you. Don't wait for others. Think of Jesus' owner, Owens, a black boy who against all odds represented by United States in 1936 Olympic Games and won 4 Olympic gold medals in the very presence of such men like Haters, who did not believe that a black man among can do anything. He is telling us a story of a young guy named Jesus Owens, a black boy who win Olympic golden medals in 1936. The person that they think that he cannot do anything and he made something. Think of Jonas Erickson, that who was paralyzed from the neck down to the toe at the tender age of 17 years, but still he went ahead to become a writer. Still he went ahead to become a printer. He went ahead to become a writer. He went ahead to become a speaker. He went ahead to become a writer with all of her mouth. Someone who paralyzed from head to toe. He only have mouth. Only mouth. My brother, my sister, what of me and you that have hands and legs? And someone that have only mouth. only mouth. Still yet he went ahead. He went ahead to become a writer. He went ahead to become a painter. He went ahead to become just only with his mouth. Okay, and he said, think of Mary Kay Ash, who built one of the largest cosmetics companies in the world from an impossible condition. Mary Kay, we all know about Mary Kay. We all have heard about Mary Kay, but I have not read her story very well. I don't know her very well, but they said impossible condition. He built one of the largest company in the world, cosmetics companies in the world, from an impossible condition. We all know what he's trying to talk about, an impossible condition. Who know how the condition might have been? Still yet, a lady called Mary Kay, still yet, she overcome. Stop the blame. Stop the blaming game. It is my condition, the condition that I am, the condition that they put me into, the condition that I find myself. It does not matter. The condition does not matter. Last week we talk about change. If you follow up our videos, if you follow up our book, you will find out that last week we talk about change. If it does not change, nothing will change in your life. The same thing with this particular topic today. Stop blaming. Stop the blaming. If you start blaming my mother, my father, my sister, my uncle, till tomorrow, you will still be blaming with no result. Okay, you too can do the impossible. You can do great things. Look at it. You too, you can do more than impossible. You too, you can do great things. You can make sure, Mark, if you stop to blame. You can make sure to stop if you stop the blaming game and demand for yourself a place in the world. True dreaming, determination, perseverance, hard work, faith, confidence, you can overcome. You can overcome challenges. You can overcome circumstances. Through what? Through your determination. Through what? Through your hard work. Through perseverance also. You can overcome. You will become a winner. You will surely overcome. Stop the blaming game. Stop blaming your country. Stop blaming your country. Wherever you are around the world, you are hearing the sound of my voice. Try to work hard and stop your blaming. Stop blaming your parents. Stop blaming your communities. Stop blaming your environment. Stop blaming your country. Stop blaming your leaders. Bear it in yourself. You and you alone can make things work out for good. Okay, and so you too can do more impossible. You can do more better. You can do great. Hard work with faith, confidence, and the acquisition of the necessary skills. What does this mean? Acquisition of necessary skills. You to put something in place, work in place. Acquisition of necessary skills. There are some things, like as I said last week, there are some things that you know that you are more perfect on. There are some things that you know that you can do it more better. Work on it. do it more better. Stop the blaming games. Stop blaming people. People who only blame are people who are failures. It is only failures that blames. From today, stand up and say, I am not a failure. I am not a failure. I will not blame anybody for my failure. Rather, you blame yourself for your failure. If you fail today, who are you going to blame? And the world don't want to mingle with failures. This world don't want to be associating with failures. From today, talk to yourself, I don't want to be a failure. I don't want to be a loser. I don't want to be a blamer. I want to become overcomer. I want to be a winner. I want to be a champion. Do you know what it takes to become a champion? Do you know what it takes to become a winner? It takes hard working. It takes the challenges. It takes determination to become a winner, to become a overcomer, to become successful in life. If all those successful men tell you the story they passed through, if all those successful men like Dangote's brigades, some of the world richest men, if they tell you the story of their life, the challenges that they have overcome through, the challenges that they have passed through, you will know that success is not an easy chair. Success doesn't come on an easy chair. It takes determination. It takes challenges to become a winner. So thank you for watching this video. Kindly support us on our YouTube channel by follow up and subscribe and comment to our YouTube channel. Anything that you know that you need, kindly put it on down on comments and subscribe. Follow us on our YouTube channel. As you do this, you too, you become a successful. Thank you. See you next week. Bye for now.